Live service games were supposed to be the future of gaming. Infinite updates, infinite content, infinite money. But here's the truth nobody wants to admit. Most live service games don't succeed. They don't just struggle, they fail. Almost immediately. And today we're breaking down 5 reasons live service games fail 90% of the time. And number 1 is the reason even huge studios keep getting it wrong. Quick question, how many live service games have you actually stuck with for more than a month? Be honest. Because that answer is exactly why this video exists. Let's start with the biggest mistake. Reason 5, no core gameplay identity. Most live service games fail before they even launch. Why? Because they try to be everything at once. They say shooter plus RPG, PvE plus PvP, casual plus competitive. But when you try to appeal to everyone, you end up exciting no one. Successful live service games always have one strong identity. Fortnite equals fast, chaotic building shooter. Warzone equals tactical FPS loop. Apex Legends equal movement plus squad synergy. But failed ones, they feel like a checklist, not a game. And players can feel that instantly, but even good gameplay isn't enough, because the real problems start after launch. Reason 4, content cannot keep up with hype. Live service games sell a promise. Don't worry, we'll add more later. But here's the issue. Players don't wait anymore. If updates are slow, they leave, they uninstall, they never come back. And once the player base drops, content updates become even slower. It's a downward spiral. A lot of studios underestimate how fast players burn through content today. And this next one? This is where most games quietly die without anyone noticing. Reason 3. Monetization breaks trust. Live service games need money to survive. That's understandable. But the problem starts when monetization comes before enjoyment. Players notice battle passes are designed to pressure engagement. Skins priced higher than full games. Progress slowed just to sell boosts. And the moment players feel manipulated, they stop trusting the game. And in live service design, no trust equals no retention. It doesn't matter how good the gameplay is. Be honest, have you ever quit a game just because it felt too money-focused? Reason 2, no clear player reason to return. This is one of the biggest hidden failures. A good live service game answers one question. Why should I come back tomorrow? If the answer is unclear, players don't return. Successful games use events, rotating modes, social pressure, ranked progression. But failed games, they rely on hope. Hope that players will just stay. But hope is not a strategy. Now we get to the biggest reason of all. The one that destroys even AAA games. Reason 1. Wrong expectation versus reality gap. Every live service game launches with a dream. This is the next Fortnite. This will last 10 years. This will dominate the genre. But here's the problem. Players don't judge promises. They judge reality. And if the first experience doesn't match expectations, hype turns into disappointment. Disappointment turns into backlash. Backlash turns into abandonment. Even worse, the higher the hype, the faster the fall. Because players don't just want a good game, they want the game they were promised. And when reality doesn't match marketing, the game never recovers. So let's connect the dots. Live service games fail when they don't have a strong identity, can't produce enough content, lose trust through monetization, fail to give return value, and oversell expectations. Any one of these can hurt a game. But together, they guarantee failure. That's why 90% of live service games don't survive long term. Not because the idea is bad, but because execution is incredibly hard. And most studios underestimate that. If you enjoyed this breakdown, subscribe because next video we're exposing 9 gaming trends that are quietly dying in 2026. And once you see the pattern, you won't unsee it again.